Hi everyone, Eugene here at Panasonic Europe, and in this quick video we're going to have a look at how you can enable and use the live cropping function on your LUMIX L10. So let's jump right into the setting and then we'll do a practical example of how this works. All we need to do is first and foremost set the camera to the video recording shooting mode, then head over to the menu by pressing the menu key, and then head to this second motion picture settings menu, and then under others you're going to find the option called live cropping. Select that, and if it's already set you can just turn it on. However, if you'd like to set it, which is most likely what you're going to do first, go to set. Here we have different settings that we can play with. The first one allows us to select the start and the end frames. The second one is how long is the duration. So for me, I will just quickly set this to 10 seconds. Gonna save that with set. And then the last one is the easing settings. This is referring to how the camera moves between those positions. It can do linear, which is basically going in from one point to the other. We have easing out and in, and then ease in and then out. Accelerates and then decelerates. So let's actually do this linear so you can get an idea of how this works, and then you can of course go and play with however you want. Let's select start and end frames. Let's say that my beginning frame would be this one here. There we go. And we can see now we have an indicator on the screen that we are setting the start, right? We have to keep that in mind. Select set. And then after I selected that, it says end. So I can actually move this to that area and then select set again. Of course, what I need to do before I start, I just need to make sure that my image is in focus. And then when we're ready, we can start the recording. There we go. So you see this is a linear transition from one point to the other. You can also preview this if you don't want to record. So if you just want to simply preview it, you can press this trash can button and the same thing happens but without having it recorded. Alright, so hopefully that helps you understand how the live cropping function works and how you can actually practically use it in your day-to-day shooting. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.